Hey everyone, Gratulini here. So, Lock Saga did a video a couple weeks back, and if you don't follow Lock Saga's channel, I recommend checking him out. There'll be a link in the description. He's really prolific. He does some great videos, lots of shorts, but some long-term videos too. Um, but he did a video where he had been purchasing American 1100 locks. He bought a lot of them. Um, This is what they normally look like. Different colors for the body, but you'll see that distinctive American lock trapezoidal key there. Um, and he had one that instead of saying American on it, on the key, American lock, which is what it normally says, he got one that looked like this. And it said Master Lock on it. I happened to get one too. I was buying American 1100s, working towards my green belt, and I got this American 1100, and it had a Master Lock key in it. So I guess we both just kind of wondered what's going on. What's the deal? Um, the short and completely unsatisfying answer is that in 2003, Master Lock bought the American Lock Company. So Master Lock produces American Lock Company. It doesn't really seem that abnormal that you would see a Master Lock key necessarily an American Lock product, since they are essentially the same company. Hey, Lily. But I don't know. There's got to be more to it than that. I started wondering if maybe there was a 410 Loto core, lockout tagout core. The Master Lock 410 is one of the least expensive greenbelt locks. It's got a plastic case, but the core is a pretty tricky core as far as they go. Especially compared to arch belts. I mean, they're not high security, but they've got some decent security pins in them and provide a reasonable challenge to intermediate pickers. So I wanted to find out, what's the deal. Let's take a look. I'm going to pop open this American Lock here. Let's take a look at the core. No, I'm not going to gut it down to the pins here. For one thing, it's a well-known fact that the Master Lock and American padlocks use compatible pins. There's one repinning kit that you can use to repin both the American 1100s and a number of Master Lock locks. So there's no need to gut it, but I just want to take a look at it. That's the core. And this is the American APTC 12, or 14. It's actually probably pretty much the same part, but the difference is whether it comes with 5 of these security stacks populated or 6 of the security stacks populated with pins. Anyway, that's the American Lock core. Let's take a quick look before I got this. Let's look at the keyways. You can see the keyways on these are kind of mirror images. The American Lock, the top of the keyway goes straight down, kind of zigs to the left, back to the center, and then squares off to the left. Whereas the American Lock does the opposite. It goes straight down, off to the right, back down, and then to the right. The big difference I've noticed is the top of keyway, you can use a 50 thousandths on the American, but a 40 thousandths is the best you can fit into the Master Lock core. So let's open it up, take a look at it. Let's compare those cylinders. Sorry about that. So dimension-wise, just at a glance, the American core is definitely larger than the American core. You have a much thicker kind of actuator engaging tab on the American than you do, and also in their lock state, they are in different positions. So let's look at these two. I need a little extra light here. I think there's too much reflection of the camera to grab this, but in the American lock, where the actuator engages, it's like a roughly quarter circle shaped piece. There, that's a better look. Whereas on the Master Lock core, it's more of a slightly larger than half circle. So the actuators are a different size there. That's interesting. Now, what makes me suspect this might not be a 410 lower core, though, is the fact that you can see there's a C-clip here. Again, get a little better lighting, but you can see there's a C-clip on here, just like the on the American. But all the disassembled 410 Lotus that I've seen are crimped and don't have the C-core. Now, I guess technically you probably have the same part, just have some machine that was crimping it, but I'm not sure. I'd have to disassemble a 410 Loto, and I don't have the tools ready to do that right now. But I also had another theory, and that is Master Lock's Series 6835. So the 6835 is a lockout tagout lock that Master Lock made for years, and I found online this information. The Master Lock 6835 series was discontinued in 2019, primarily because the 6835 and the American Lock 1100 pretty much serve the same purpose, and at that point in time even had the same dimensions. They had changed the bodies of the Master Lock 6835 so that it was near identical to the American 1100. The Pro Series, the older Master Lock 6835 Pro Series were a little taller. I don't have one of those offhand to show you, but you can see they're pretty identical. And I confirmed that with this other document I found online at Master Lock's site, which is the 6835 Series Padlock Retirement Quick Reference Guide, where it talks about which Master Lock 6835s you will replace with American 11,000s or 1100s. You can see the keyways, the W6000 on here, the APTC12 on the Americans. The Master Lock 6835 had 6 color options. The American 1100 had 9 options. They were both aluminum body, both boron shackles. The 6835 are aluminum body with powder coating for the color, and the American Lock 1100 are aluminum body that's anodized for color. But otherwise, the dimensions all say same as Master Lock. There's a little more detail, and you can find this on Master Lock's website if you search for 6835, Master Lock 6835. You can find that document as well. So, I started wondering if what we're getting here on these 1100s that are coming with the master key is maybe just some surplus cores from the Master Lock 6835 series. So the way to test that out, let's pop open the 6835. This is a later model of them. Like I said, they were discontinued in 2019. But let's take a look inside and see what we find. A little trouble getting that trap door disengaged from the body. There we go. As you can see, very similar. Now it looks like the one that came in the American 1100 body is pinned for 6, whereas the 6835 just appears to be pinned for 5. As you can see, the key is longer in this one. But otherwise they appear the same. Yeah. So I suspect that that may be the case, that if you're getting an American 1100 that's coming with a master key, it looks like it could just be, and I don't know if it's surplus or there's some purpose that they're using these cylinders. This cylinder is the cylinder on the 6835 is the Master Lock 296 is the part number. So the American Lock is the APTC 12 or 14. This is the 296. I think it's like 296 W6000 is the keyway. I don't know if there's other keyways, but these are the same. So anyway, yeah, they look okay. Well, that's odd. So the 6835 has that quarter circle actuator like the 1100 does. Versus the 1100 that came with the master cylinder. So it looks like they've got the same cylinder, but where the actuator engages is a different shape and dimension. That's very, very strange. Okay. I was feeling like the mystery was somewhat solved, but maybe it's not. And maybe that's the lockout tagout. I mean, on the back of the cylinder, they appear the same. Same dimensions, same orientation for where it engages the actuator. Okay, well, interesting. So we got some answers, and some of them we still don't know. Yeah, if you know anything more about these, I appreciate hearing about it. Wow, didn't get the satisfying answer I was hoping to get. But if you know more, if there's anything, any input you can provide, please answer in the comments or make a video replying and tag me in it, please. And yeah, let's see what we can find out about this. Thanks all. Keep on picking and grinning. Bye.